Hi guys, today we'll be making the next episode of our complex cookie clicker. If you haven't watched the first episode, go back and watch it, because if you haven't, well, you won't have any of the starting stuff that we have here. So as we covered in the first episode, we have our title screen, so when you press play, everything will disappear. But we need to draw a new backdrop. This one will just dye a slightly lighter shade of blue. I did that accidentally dyed a different color. So now what happens, so when we press it, that will slide off and it will switch. But what we'll want to do to make sure it starts at backdrop 1 is when flag clicked, switch backdrop to backdrop 1. So now when we click it, it will slide off and we'll switch. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll want to make the actual cookie we'll be clicking. So we're going to make it about this size here, which is good. And we are going to draw some chocolate chips on it like we did the one on the title screen. And this one we're going to make rotate as our animation for it, and it will move and it will change size when you click it. Okay, so after you've drawn your chocolate chips, I'll just go back one because that chocolate chip was kind of messed up. Events when flag clicked, looks hide. Events when backdrop switches to backdrop 2, looks show, motion, go to X, 0, Y, 0. Okay, so after we're done that, we'll do control forever, turn 15 degrees. And if it's a bit off, what we're going to want to do is we're going to align it. And now it actually spins correctly. But we don't want it moving at 15. We're going to do about a 5. So it's a slower spin. And then what we're going to do here is events when this bright clicked. We're going to duplicate the costume, but we're going to go into the costume and make it a lot smaller. There we go. When this bright clicked here, and then we're just going to take out all of the code from this except when flag clicked hide, and we're going to take out this too. When this bright clicked, control create clone of sprite 4. Okay, so now what we're going to do is when I start as a clone, motion, go to, we're going to make it here, go to X, actually we're going to do here X220. Okay, operators, pick random, 220 minus 220, and then control repeat until, sensing touching edge, motion, change Y by minus operators, pick random, minus 2, 2 minus 6. Now, when it will start as a clone, that didn't work out so good, so we're going to have to change the Y to 160. And now it will fall down actually. And looks, go back 1 layer. And we'll make it turn 1 degree. Well, 3 degrees actually. Okay. And then we'll put delete this clone. And we'll drag up a show. So when the flag is clicked, it will switch to our title screen. Then we click play. And that will slide off. And then we get this. And then the cookies will fall. But we aren't actually gaining anything. So what we're going to want to do is data, make a variable, cookies. Right now, we'll just leave it like this. But we'll just keep it like that. change cookies by, make a variable, click. We'll hide click. Change cookies by click. Okay, and when the flag is clicked, we'll set the click to 1. So now, when we do this, when we click it, when we click it, the cookies will give us 1 each. But as you see, it's not going in and out. So what we'll want to do is set size to 101%, control, wait, 0.001 seconds, and set size to 100%. So now it will actually look like the cookie is getting bigger